Alright, hey there guys, Adrian DeCosta here, aka JetterBro95, coming at you guys with another video. Today we finally have our actual quarterback that I can use for the Seahawks theme team. For you guys that don't know, I operate under a different set of rules for my theme team. So I finally am able to use Geno Smith cards. It's about fucking time. It took up way too much time. But anyways, so Geno Smith, 90 speed. I do have theme stuff. That's about it for him because I do have like the +2s for excel, agility, and whatnot. The change of direction and whatnot, I think on Geno is a 84, so that's whatever. Throw power is 89. Do I think Geno Smith is a top QB in the game? I do. Do I think he's the best QB in the game? No, I don't. I think Geno is good, and I think if you don't want to go spending coins on, say, Joe Montana or a Josh Allen, because I think Josh Allen is still pretty expensive, Geno Smith will definitely be a good service. Now, there was a big talk around the community yesterday about, does Geno Smith got Hot Route Master? No, he does not. He cannot get Hot Route Master. For those of you that do not know, you need to have tier 4 ability buckets in order to get Hot Route Master on Field Generals. The reason why Montana can get it is because for whatever reason, I don't know, because EA decided to snort a little bit too much cocaine, they decided to give Legends an additional ability bucket ahead of everybody else because, I don't know. So yeah, Geno cannot get Hot Route Master, but I still think Geno Smith is a good card. Definitely going to be having him on the team for quite a while. So with that being said, enjoy the gameplay. Alright, as we get into the game, my top three, my apologies once again, DK Metcalf, John Randall, and Geno Smith. I love it when I do a top three and I have the player that I'm doing for the gameplay in the top three. For my opponents, it's Channing Crowder, I think that ISM, and then Christian McCaffrey. So, as you see, I'm playing a Carolina Panthers theme team. A little bit gassed right now because I just had to run downstairs and get the baby a diaper real quick because apparently they're out downstairs. So, a little bit tired in this, but I'm definitely going to try and make it through. So, nice throw there for my opponent there. He's actually using a couple of fillers. He does have Blonde Bomber as a quarterback, and I think he also had Buda Baker at linebacker in his defense. I'm not sure, but, well, I don't remember, but whatever, it is what it is. But I'm doing this gameplay post-commentary here on this for today. As you see right here, Earl Thomas gets in the middle of the defense there and comes away with a nice interception. But I'm doing it post-commentary today, guys, because there might be some potential copyright issues with the music that I was playing on Twitch going into today's stream, so I didn't want to chance that going onto YouTube. Even though Twitch is a lot more lenient on the copyright shit than YouTube, I don't want to chance it because you never really know. Right here, there was a blitz that we didn't even notice because he actually was base aligned and playing man on that play, so that was interesting. So 2nd and 20 after that sack, hashtag sack lover Geno. Fuck, that was a terrible hashtag. God, I hate people. 3rd and 8 after that, we hit K9 in the flat, get nice yardage, and we get more than yardage, actually. We get a nice touchdown to the K9. So, really, really good start. Still kind of makes me laugh a little bit that K9 does not have a receiving touchdown yet, but, hey, can't really do anything about that. So 1st and 10 after that. So I'm going to touch on Geno Smith a little bit more. I do think, as I talked about in the intro, I think he is a good card, and I do think Geno Smith can be a serviceable quarterback. The problem I have with Geno is just because he's not a legend QB, because what they've decided to do this year with legends specifically, I hate it, because they're making legends getting an extra ability bucket before everybody else. So like field general quarterbacks like Joe Montana can get Hot Route Master before everybody else, before other quarterbacks. And so therefore, obviously, legend quarterbacks are much more incentivized and much more sought after and popular because of that. And I think it's really, really, really dumb that EA is doing that this year. I hope they don't do that next year, because I think that's one of the dumbest things that they've done with Legends. Last two years with Legends, they've done some dumb things with them. Like last year with them, they made them only power-ups. Like they didn't make them like regular cards. And then when it comes to this year, they decided to give him an extra ability bucket, which is just fucking dumb. Here, but as you see, there's going to be a lot of these notifications following notifications pop up. We actually did get rated by Gutfox, so shout out to Gutfox. You guys don't know who he is, I'll link his channel in all of his channels in the description, actually, because he has about 4 or 5 channels now. I'll link his Madden ones in the Twitch in the description. His main channel, his second channel, as well as his new No Money Spent channel that he did. That he's starting up to, I think he started up a couple days ago, if I remember correctly. Right here, once again, we go to Jimmy Graham on the drag route. Definitely loving taking these, like, just quick throws out of the pocket, you know, out into the flats and whatnot, since flats are just so fucking dog shit this year. First and goal here, we do a little RPO, get DK Metcalf on the swing for their screen, and get into the end zone for a touchdown. Woo! So, good way to start for the gameplay for Geno. After, I think it was a kickoff return, so I'm not going to showcase that. So, first and 15 after a delay of game penalty, ended up throwing a deep bomb down the sideline to Metcalf. By the way, that was on Jalen Ramsey, so for you Seahawks fans that, you know, say fuck Jalen Ramsey still, there you go. You know, DK Metcalf is still Jalen Ramsey's father confirmed. Anyhow, moving on. That was weird. Anyway, so he steps up, tries to, you know, take off, gets about 9 yards, gets about 10 yards. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of what they've done with the Legends this year. I think it's just terrible. I hope they just don't do it again right here. Goes to Shannon Sharp on the drag. A little bit of a yawn there, I apologize. So, but this was a fun game, and it was a fun stream too, guys. If you guys don't know, for those of you that are new to the channel, that have subscribed in recent weeks or days, I actually do all my gameplays on Twitch, twitch.tv/JeddahBro95. Link is in the description. We try to stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at about 3 p.m. MST, which is about 5 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon. So we try to stream around that time. Every single Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Definitely haven't been able to the last couple days. I've been really I think Thursday and Monday, and I think, yeah, Thursday and Monday or Friday and Monday, I should say. Last Friday and Monday I ended up missing just because I had things going on, and, you know, it was a lot, you know, especially when it comes to the baby, you know, a lot of lack of sleep, not being able to keep myself awake and shit of that nature. So, we get a nice throw to Tyler Lockett, you know, get some yards there. So 2nd and 6 here after a 4-yard run that didn't really go anywhere. Decide to scramble around the pocket with Geno, unleashing my inner Russell Wilson because, God forbid, Russ isn't going to get a card anymore. I don't know. Fuck, I hope he does, because I need my Russell Wilson card, please. But that's basically the end of the half. So moving on to the second half here, guys. You know, really good start, a really good first half for the defense, especially. Forced a couple of turnovers, held them to 14 points in the half, which I think is pretty good for the most part. You know, especially in a game where defense is just non-existent. You know, having your opponent only score 14 while you're able to cash in and get 28 points is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. So, really good start to the half. I'm just hoping to obviously keep it that way for the rest of the game. You know, this is kind of, I think, you know, with how I'm talking right now with the post-commentary stuff, that's kind of why I don't like doing it post-commentary, because, you know, I kind of feel like I have to force in time, and I have to, like, you know, struggle to figure out what I'm trying to say, whereas with live comm, I can obviously just keep the live commentary in and go from that one and go from there. So, you know, it is kind of frustrating. It is kind of a little bit of a bummer, and it also does edit my limiting abilities. Like, I can't really do a whole lot of, like, editing and shit like that for, like, you know, memes and jokes, and, you know, capitalizing on what I'm actually saying in the live stream. So I think it's a good idea why I'm actually going to live stream live commentary. But today, because of the music, I have to do post commentary, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get this video out, and I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow. And quite honestly, I really didn't want to wait till tomorrow, because this game was really good. To showcase for Geno Smith in terms of basically everything that you needed out of Geno for gameplay wise. So right here, obviously just throw it right to the slot receiver on the flat route. First and 10 after that, again, K9 right away to the flats. You know, just make sure that we're not going ahead to you know, I guess keep ourselves in bounds, get some yardage, work on the clock, don't take sacks, you know, etc., etc. Now, interestingly, he started calling his timeouts before the 2-minute warning, which I found really weird. I don't understand why people do that. It doesn't make sense to me. Right here, 2nd and 10 after a first down run that went for no gain. So 3rd and 9 after that, going in, you know, hand off to K9. We actually find a little bit of a hole. Somehow don't get tackled by 4 people, because I don't fucking know either. And that's basically the game right there. I ended up quitting right about now. So I do appreciate you guys coming in and watching the gameplay, but especially for those guys that were in the live stream watching the gameplay as well. We'll definitely be heading out on stream tomorrow, the same time. Probably going to be doing a Mac Jones gameplay for the Patriots team. Patriots finally get their quarterback I can use because, fuck, even though it's probably the worst quarterback I could probably want to use, it's still like a quarterback I can use. So, but with that being said, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I'm out. Peace.